Marvin the Martian crash lands into MultiVersus very soon, man. That is so dope, man. It's pure nostalgia for me, dude. Like going from watching him as a kid growing up to now I get to play with him. Ah, yeah, this is dope, man. MultiVersus, y'all doing y'all thing. But while we wait, I got a special surprise for you guys, man. Thanks to some very credible sources, I have a profile icon for you. I have his moveset and I have his perk unlocks, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, now starting with the profile icon, you have an up-close look at Marvin, not looking too happy, man, in his Centurion helmet with the bluish purple background with stars. Now, to me, it alludes that he's watching either from space or from Mars, and he don't like what he see, man. He's just looking at Earth like, nah, bro, y'all gotta go. Y'all doing too much, I don't like it. Yeah, feel me? Now, let's go ahead and move on to his perk unlocks. I think y'all gonna like this. Starting with the first one, his rocket perk unlocks at level 8, his aiming up air perk unlocks at level 10, and his redirection perk unlocks at level 12. Now let's go ahead and get into what these actual perks do. Instead of firing one large rocket at Marvin, Marvin's spaceship will shoot one homing missile at each enemy affected with a lock-on debuff. Now for his aiming up perk, Marvin can aim the direction he fires his up air attack. Now for his redirection perk. When Marvin redirects projectiles, those projectiles gain a small size and speed buff. Allied projectiles that Marvin redirects gain a larger buff. Now those were his perks. They sound pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie. Now let's go ahead and get into the moveset, man, which is something I like a lot, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. For his special ground down title, it's called In the Name of Mars. His normal ground down title is called A1 Disintegrating Pistol. His normal ground neutral title is Acme Bubble Blaster. His special ground side title is Acme Space Time Rifle. His special air side title is Centurion Headbutt. His normal air side title is Cosmic Kicks. His special ground neutral title is K62 Projectile Modulator. His normal ground side title is Martian Arts Training. You get it? Martial arts, Martian arts, whatever. His normal ground neutral description is Marvin charges, aims, and fires a bubble projectile that bursts directly in front of him. At full charge, the bubble will slowly travel in the direction that is fired. If a projectile collides with the bubble, it will be suspended inside, unable to hit anything until the bubble expires. Enemy projectiles will be reflected. Cooldown applies for a fully charged bubble. His normal air side description is Marvin charges a kick forward. His normal ground up description, Marvin charges and aims a blaster projectile upward. His special ground down description, Marvin charges then plants his flag in the arena, claiming it for Mars and sending opponents skyward. Charging increases the size of the hit. The flag deals a lock-on debuff that causes allied projectiles to home towards nearby enemies. The flag leaves a lingering area after it is planted that will also apply the lock-on debuff as well. His passive description, Marvin can walk while crouching. OP is. His normal ground side description, Marvin delivers a combo with a punch and kick, ending in an arching blaster projectile. His special ground side description, Marvin fires a projectile from his space-time rifle that will pull the first enemy it hits towards Marvin. Enemies will only be partially pulled if Marvin is too far away. His normal ground down description, Marvin fires a beam from his disintegration pistol in front of him that hits fighters and projectiles. Holding the input keeps the beam active, but Marvin will begin to take damage, which is the downside to that move. His special air side description, Marvin headbutts forward. If he hits an enemy, he will knock the enemy upward and pop up to follow them. His special ground neutral description, Marvin slams a big red button, hitting enemies and pausing, then reversing the horizontal direction of all allied projectiles. Oh, that's dope. Okay. On cooldown, projectiles are not reversed. His special ground up description, Marvin summons his spaceship above. The spaceship acts as a platform. After being summoned, the spaceship will load then fire a powerful rocket projectile towards Marvin. Enemies can damage the spaceship to destroy it and preventing it from firing its rocket. His normal air neutral description, same as ground. His special air neutral description is same as ground. His normal ground up title is called Shoot the Moon. Don't know what that implies, but it's probably gonna get crazy. His normal air up description is similar to the ground, but Marvin cannot aim the direction. His special air down description, similar to the ground as well, but Marvin dashes downward before planting the flag on the ground. The flag will plant immediately when Marvin hits the ground. His special air up description, similar to ground, but Marvin moves upward as he summons the spaceship. His normal air down description, similar to ground, but Marvin shoots downward and the beam's length decreases over time. And his special ground up title is called To Me, My Glorious Ship. That is off of his moveset. It could change by the time we get him. We don't know. My guess is we get him sometime either next week or the week after by us getting the new season, the battle pass, and the shop on the 15th that just passed. So thank you guys for watching, man. I'm very excited. I hope you guys are excited to see Marvin come, man. If you enjoy it, man, leave a like. It really does help the channel, man. Hit that subscribe if you want to see more MultiVersus related content, man. And I'll see y'all guys on the next one. Out.